Welcome back to Who Want a Life Sentence. Thank you guys for coming in and tapping in, spending a little time with me. Please hit the like and share, subscribe. I'm gonna put the cash app up. Do what you want to do with it. If not, just enjoy the show with your ugly ass. Either way it go, I really appreciate you guys coming and spending the time. Get in the comments, let me know what you think about it. And that's about it. I don't want to take too much time on that. Like I said, I thank y'all again. So today we on Big Homie. First of all, let me say this. This is my real partner. I had one of my guys, one of my subscribers, I think it's Top Shotters, or it was somebody else, but they asked me for a lemon head or a Big Nard story. And I was getting it together, but I didn't rush into it. And the reason is because with this thing, I gotta flow with it. I gotta, I tell the stories as I feel them. Even though I know the ones that I want to tell, I can't go by what people request because, I end up trying to, it don't become natural no more. I end up trying to put it together and it'll knock me off my natural flow of things. So, if it was you, my boy Top Shotter, here you go. Sadly enough, I ain't got enough on Big Nard, but this is my real true partner. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this: Big Nard is not the kind of fella that you really want to upset with you. So, and I also know that Big Nard watched me because the last time I talked to him, he was like, "What's up, Judge?" You know what I mean? So, like, that's my partner. So, Big Neezy, if if I say anything wrong, or if you want me to take it down, you know how to contact me. Go on, let me know, dog. It come down. But this is it's never disrespectful, never meant for disrespect. It's just the part of my story, the way I see it. Right. First, I'm gonna explain to y'all who Big Nard was, how I saw Big Nard. Right. So first of all, Big Nard, he's already huge. Nard was like 6'3". When I left, he was almost at 300, but I'm sure he probably past 300 by now. I actually saw a video of Nard training not too long ago, and I searched on the internet looking for it, but I can't find it no more. And for Nard to be so big and move the way that he do, man, this is deadly. And I'm not just talking. Like, this kind of power could take life. You know what I mean? So my boy is truly a legend, you know what I mean, in this thing. And, I feel honored to know him personally. So I'm going to give y'all what I know on Big Nard, right? So this is Big Nard and my partner, Robert. There's both of them right here. They, both, we were actually on FaceTime. So these are both of my real partners. Over 20 years in, over 20. So Big Nard was a gentle giant, man. He was when I met him, Big Nard one of the coolest people I know. You know what I mean? I had ever knew. And then I come to find out a little bit later that, Nard is the type that he can go from 0 to 10. He can go from 0 to 100. But when he get there, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly when you get him at 100. Personally, I don't think he likes going to 100, but that's just who he is. Nard is a natural soldier. I remember when we were down in Dorm 15, we had, it has the rooms that are spaced off. It's an open dorm, and it has rooms that are separated. One of the last rooms down at the end of the dorm was abandoned, and it was locked. It was supposed to be locked, but we had probably broke the door, and we called it the club. The officers didn't know that we could get in that room, and we used to call it the club. A bunch of us would go in there. Somebody would be beating on the window, and to make the bass sound, rapping, beating, and I'm talking about we would be in that thing, crunk, right? Jumping around just like we in the club. Most of the time when the guy's rapping, everybody else know the song that he rapping because we be done heard the song so much, ain't no, there's ain't nothing else to listen to. Well, it used to be like that anyway. So your partner be rapping, everybody be rapping the song, and we jumping around, bowing each other. And man, one time Big Nard was in there. I couldn't do it because when Big Nard in there coming through the crowd with them bowls, like folk getting hurt, he knocking niggas down, knocking niggas over. I quit. I stopped. I couldn't do it. And I remember like Big Nard telling me, cause we had the weed in there too and everything. And I asked Big Nard like why he ain't smoke. Cause Big Nard didn't smoke. I asked him like why he ain't smoking. He told me that it was like I think he said it was like he would go into like a chemical imbalance, and like he would get mean, you know what I mean? So not like mean, but the way we were jumping around in the club, it would just be like a lot more intense. And to go from where we was to a lot more intense, man, it's gonna be some broke bones and a lot of blood, you know what I mean? Because if he jump around and hit you with one of them bowls, I'm telling you, it's like you going out, period. It's going to be hard to recover from that. I'm trying to stress to y'all, Nard is huge. I mean, huge. Natural. Because I never had to witness, Nard's anger towards anybody, and especially not me. You know what I mean? It was, matter of fact, with me running around doing all the crazy shit that I was doing, I never told him, but I knew Nard was on my side. I knew that, if any of the situations got too heavy, I would run into Nard because I had seen somebody else do it. I don't think it was teenager, but it was might have been JB. JB was from Decatur, and I don't know what happened, but somebody had sent word, and Nard sent word like, look, man, that my little partner, y'all leave him alone. And he was cool enough off of that, right? So, like I said, for me running around, I felt comfortable knowing Big Nard had my back. At least nothing bad gonna happen to you, at least down in Dorm 15, because there was plenty of danger. So, I can't remember which happened first, but I'm gonna tell it like this. Nard had slapped the shit out of tough ass Tony. Now let me say this. I'm only saying that because a lot of these stories, I still ain't even introduced them yet, but a lot of these stories got tough ass Tony in them. He the one who tried to escape and beat up the old lady at the jail. Listen, I done been in the room with Tony fighting at least 15 times. I know he done fought outside of me seeing so many other times. I have never seen Tony back down, win, lose, or draw. We gonna fight. You know what I mean? Well, outside of me, he wouldn't fight me. You know what I mean? He ain't want that problem. He know what's going on. So he wouldn't fight me, but outside of me, Tony done fought some real decent niggas. And he whooped some of them. I ain't gonna tell no lie. He whooped some of them. Nard slapped the shit out tough ass Tony, and Tony ain't getting no straightening. Now I'm gonna tell you something. That's not Tony's characteristic. But Tony also smart. That was the smart thing to do. You know what I mean? So I'm only saying that to say, this is who we dealing with. A person that I know for a fact Tony ain't scared, but when it comes to Nard, it makes you rethink, how you want to move forward. So, I'm of course, like I told y'all, I'm like a young guy, and I pride myself on being a rider, being a guy that, you can come to and be like, hey man, I got this problem. You come to me and say, you got a problem, and we got a problem, and we gonna go handle it. I'm straight soldiered up all the way I'm down the ride, right? So that's what I was standing on, kind of like blind foolishness. Bam was our leader. I ain't gonna say, I can say our leader, but he was he's still my partner now. Bam was he had the brain when it came to us. So Bam was the thinker. He was the genius. He's still like that now. He probably rich already, but Bam was like, you know, the sensible one. He was the leader, but he also down the ride too. He'll nut up. So Bam was the leader. I'm like the blind fool. You just come say, "Hey, white boy, let's go handle this," and I'm gone. You know, then we got Tony, and then you got Maul. So when we first started in Juvenile, you know, it was a group of us, and one of us was Black Boy. Black Boy ended up going home. Black Boy was tight with all of us. You know what I mean? I got a story about him. I ain't put that on there yet, but Black Boy was tight with all of us. You know what I mean? I'm white boy, he Black Boy, so we were Black Boy, white boy. We end up jumping on somebody together too. So Black Boy was my real partner. When Black Boy ended up going home, next thing you know, Lil Maul came down there. When Lil Maul came, he automatically in, because Lil Maul came and said he Black Boy little brother. Now, that put him automatically in. He automatically in with us, but he also, you know, was desperate to earn his own name. He didn't want to just keep riding off, you know, being Black Boy little brother. Shawty was tough. I ain't gonna lie. He would, you know, he wasn't no hoe. You know what I mean? But he, you know, he was just still young. You know what I mean? He was like tall and had a big chest, but he worked out, and he still wasn't big as Black Boy. And I don't think they might have been biological, but I think he was just calling him his little brother, because, you know, when you see a little nigga that's kind of like you, you know, you take to him, you know, that my little brother. I don't know, but either way it go, he come in, he say he Black Boy little brother, he in, cool. So it's me, Tony, Bam, and Maul. So we in that motherfucker chilling. Lil Maul not in the room. Me, Bam, and Tony in there chilling. Lil Maul bust through the door. Boom! When he come through the door, he walked right up to us, you know, looking like one of them little kids that just got in trouble. He breathing hard as hell. So me, I'm blind rider. I know what's going on. I'm automatic. I'm looking for my boot. Shawty, what wrong with you? You know, we can tell somebody done violated. We ready to go get on that tater. We just don't know who it is. Lamar. Shawty, what wrong with you? What going on? A nigga Nard slapped me. Okay, so I was looking for boots. Now I pause. Like, hold up. Wait. You said what? Nard slapped me. No, bro. And this totally surprised me. So this actually could have happened before he slapped shit out tough ass Tony. So I'm like, Nard slapped you. Yeah, shawty, he slapped me. Why he do that? I don't know, man. It don't matter. He slapped me. No, you right about that. Let me find these boots. Now I get to looking around for my boots. And of course, I find my boots. Tony walk off and put on his boots. Now, me, Nard, and Tony from Decatur, Lil Maul from the west side, and Bam from the south side. But, you know, Decatur niggas down there, we stick together too. You know, I'm telling you, like, that was one of the things. I was a little homeboy we from the same spot. So Tony go find his shoes, I find my boots. We everybody scrap up. But I'm not feeling the same. I'm not feeling the same. I don't want to do this. There haven't been many times where, you know, I was just like, no, fuck that. Hell no. You know what I mean? But this is definitely one of those times. So I'm like, and I just can't believe it, because this also big homie. Like, why would he slap one of us? It don't make sense. Like, you know, he knew we the little juvenile crew, and, you know, he really like our protect. I don't get it. So I'm thinking, I'm like, you so Nard, Big Nard slapped you? Shouted, man, I finna go. I want one. So he tell us he wanna fight Big Nard 1-on-1. All right, cool. Okay. So I ain't gonna lie, it's shaky. I'm remembering it vividly, but again, it's over 20 years. So I can't remember if he told us then that he wanted to fight Nard 1-on-1, or we might have even just planned to jump on Big Nard right then. You know what I mean? But then, the plan changed. So we go down, we march down to the room. When I'm walking by the room, I can look and see every room. It got like the door in the it got the door in the middle. Then you got two, like we're gonna say like 6x6 windows on both sides. You can look into the rooms and see all the bunks. When we walk by the first window, I can see Big Nard. He's on his bunk, on the top bunk. He just laying on his back, and he looked like he's asleep. You know what I mean? So, man, I'm scared, but I can't back down because they know me as a rider. I can't back down. We creep off in the room. We don't make no noise. We creep off in the room. We creep over to where Big Nard bunk at. So everybody creeping over by Big Nard bunk. We looking at each other. I don't know if they see the fear in my eyes, but they trying to be brave. I'm trying to be brave. I go down by Nard feet because I know he can't punch me with his feet. I just grab some feet or something. You know what I mean? Tony go close to Nard. My mistake. Bam go close to like where Nard head is, but by the locker box, and Tony's situated somewhere in the middle between me and Bam. Maul is behind me, like more towards the door, but he was gonna come. I feel like once we got to what we were doing, he was gonna handle his part. So we in there and we standing around Big Nard bed and we just staring at him. We looking at him because I think we all having the same thoughts. Like, this is a really, really bad idea. This man standing right here sleeping, and we scrapped up. I don't know what made him wake up, but we've been standing here for about a minute. Ain't nobody mess with him. I don't know what made him wake up, but no, wake up, and he look over. He see Bam. He was like, "What's up, Bam?" Bam say, Shawty said he want one. So Nard, like, whatever he had on his face, he pulled it off and like glumped up, and he looked and seen Tony and seen me down by the end of the bed. He like, "What's up, white boy?" I'm like, "Shawty, you know what it is, you know what's going on?" Nard like swung his feet over the bed and like his feet where Tony was, and if we were gonna do something, this was the time to do it. But because if he jumped down and get situated on the ground, all our advantage is gone. So he swing his legs over to like where the Tony at, and I'm thinking, if somebody grab him or do something, I'm gonna do something, but I ain't popping it off. I swear to God, I'm not finna be his enemy. I'm not going, no, hell no. So I swing his feet around and he like, "Bro, y'all coming in here while I'm sleep around my bed talking about." Man, Nard jumped down. He jumped down off the bed. Now, honestly, like, he ain't worried about us at all. You could tell by the way he moving. He ain't like trying to worry about who gonna grab him, or he ain't trying to, move away from nobody. And then he moving normal. He not worried about nobody. He jumped straight off the bed and he looking for his boots. He like, "Y'all coming in here?" He loud as hell though. "Y'all coming in here around while I'm sleeping talking about such. I need to stop saying that such shit. Saying, "Y'all coming around here around my bed talking this and talking that, talking about this and talking about that. I done slapped him. I done did. Yeah, I slapped his ass. Yeah, I'll slap his ass again. He get out of line." So Bam like, "Man, Shawty said he want one." So Nard stopped putting their boots on. He like, "Man, I'm not finna give Shawty no one." He like, I'm not finna get him one. So, you know, we just watching like Bam and Nard go back and forth. Bam like, why you can't get one? He like, cuz, shawty, y'all gonna, he like, I really like shawty. He like, that my little brother, that my little partner. If I go in there with that red flow, I'm gonna treat him just like another nigga. I don't go easy. I'm gonna hurt, bruh. So I'm not giving Lil Maul no one. So when he said this, it made all of us like think about it, because honestly, what we were thinking is exactly what he just dispelled. He just threw that out the window. Cause I'm thinking like, okay, even if Lamar go in the bathroom with Nard, you know, if he say he was man enough to go fight him, he'll get points for that. You know, he our little homeboy, so hopefully Nard don't kill him. And, you know, everybody, I don't want to say everybody the winner, but everybody satisfied. Nard like, fuck that, off the rip. Nigga, I'm not going in there with you because I'm not with that little brother shit. If we go in there to battle, bro, you getting everything I got, just like the next man. Maul couldn't, I'm gonna be honest, he didn't want that. I would not have wanted that. So that was the end of the situation, man. We end up arguing a little bit more. Nard told her, he ended up saying like, man, I can't believe y'all came in here like that. And honestly, you know, I'm glad, you know, he was real offended by us coming in, calling ourselves in to get on him. Nard was mad as hell. But I'm glad we hesitated and didn't go ahead with the plan, because I know somebody would have got hurt like really, really bad. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna give y'all for Big Homie Part 1. I'm gonna do Big Homie Part 2 tomorrow. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Please like, subscribe, hit the share button. You know, hit the cash app. If not, it's all good. I'll see y'all on the next one.